A three-time champion just admitted he has no idea what's about to happen. Joey Logano, one of the most calculated drivers in the garage, is walking into next week's Daytona finale completely blind. No practice, no data. Just a brand new rules package and a whole lot of guessing. And if the guy with 3 championship rings doesn't know what to expect, nobody does. Here's what's changing. NASCAR is chopping the rear spoiler at Daytona from 7 inches down to 4, matching the spoiler height teams already run at intermediate tracks. On top of that, horsepower is dropping from 510 to 465, all in the name of cutting down force. The expectation? Single car speed goes up. But pack racing, the chaotic bumper-to-bumper style that defines superspeedway racing, should stay roughly the same. And here's the kicker. There is 0 practice time before this race. Drivers get 1 shot at single car qualifying, and then it's straight into 160 laps of high stakes, high speed unknown. This isn't happening in a vacuum. Daytona is the last race before the chase field is set. 9 playoff spots are still up for grabs heading into New Hampshire this weekend, and Daytona is the final gatekeeper. Logano knows this stretch better than almost anyone. Just 5 races ago, he was hitting 17th, the first name below the cut line, staring down playoff elimination. Team Penske's championship caliber driver was suddenly the hunted, not the hunter. Then everything flipped. A dominant run at North Wilkesboro, leading over 320 of 450 laps for his first win of the year. A strong top 3 finish at Indianapolis, a quieter day at Iowa, and then another win last weekend at Richmond. That 2-win surge didn't just save his season, it launched him to 9th in points with a comfortable buffer over the cutoff line. 6 weeks ago, Logano was in survival mode. Now he's building momentum at exactly the right time. The problem? Daytona doesn't care about momentum. Superspeedway racing has always been the great equalizer. 1 bad break, 1 late wreck, and a hot streak means nothing. Let's break down why this new package is such a wild card. Shortening the spoiler reduces drag, which should let cars run faster on their own. But at Daytona, cars almost never run alone. They run in packs, drafting off each other, using air as a weapon. Less spoiler could change how cars handle in traffic, how easily they can block, and how stable they feel when someone gets a run on the outside lane. Cutting horsepower to 465 is meant to offset that speed gain, but lower horsepower to superspeedway can actually make throttle response twitchier in traffic, not smoother. That's a dangerous combination for a track where inches separate a clean pass from a big one. And then there's the practice issue. NASCAR teams live and die by simulation data and practice runs, especially at a superspeedway where handling in traffic can't fully be replicated on a computer. Take that away and even the smartest teams in the garage are essentially guessing until green flag laps begin. This is the part that should worry contenders like Logano. He's not chasing a win for pride. He's trying to build playoff points and stack more of a cushion. But at Daytona, strategy can get erased in a single moment. 1 package change and 1 aggressive move from a driver with nothing to lose could take out a championship favorite through no fault of his own. Is this rules change smart? In theory, yes. It's designed to keep pack racing intact while giving teams a fresh technical challenge. But in practice, removing practice time from a track already famous for chaos is a genuine gamble. NASCAR is betting that unpredictability makes for better racing. Drivers like Logano are the ones who have to live with the consequences. Fans are going to be split right down the middle on this one. Purists will love it. No practice, unfamiliar handling, playoff spots on the line. That's the recipe for one of the wildest Daytona finishes in years. And fans of chaos-driven superspeedway racing will be thrilled. With teams and analysts fighting for playoff positioning, we'll see it differently. For drivers on the bubble, this isn't entertainment. It's a coin flip with their season attached to it. Expect plenty of criticism from crew chiefs and former drivers, turn analysts questioning whether removing practice at Daytona of all tracks was the right call. Best case scenario, the new package produces tighter, more competitive pack racing without adding extra danger. Logano uses his experience and instincts to navigate the unknown, locks in a strong point stay, and rides his momentum straight into the chase as a legitimate title threat. Worst case scenario, the lack of practice time turns qualifying into a guessing game. Chaos erupts in the draft. And a driver with everything to lose like Logano gets caught in a wreck that has nothing to do with skill and everything to do with bad timing. A statement-making win turns into a playoff-defining disaster overnight. At Daytona, both outcomes are always just one lap away from each other. So here's the real question. Is NASCAR's new rules package a bold move that makes Daytona more exciting, or a reckless gamble that puts playoff contenders at unnecessary risk with zero practice to prepare? Drop your prediction in the comments. Smooth racing or total chaos? And if you want the breakdown before every playoff-defining race this season, make sure you're subscribed, because Daytona is about to decide who's really ready for the chase.